Welcome to the training module for Teach Like a Champion. Please put up all electronic devices as they may become a distraction. Please be aware of the exits in case of an emergency. Make sure to follow all the instructions of the module and enjoy. Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Sepulveda and I have the pleasure to... Oh, one second, let me turn off this music. Hi there, much better. My name is Rafael Sepulveda and I have the pleasure to explain to you what Name the Steps is. So let's begin by talking about what is Name the Steps. So similar to break it down, this is a process of breaking up a difficult task in smaller parts. The key difference between the two is that Name the Steps doesn't strip down a problem to its core. Instead, it breaks down an entire lesson or rule into simple outlines. This way, students can follow it in order to reach a specific academic goal. Before you can begin the process, you must first build the steps into a coherent outline and make sure that it will connect to the objective of the lesson. This outline also has to be short and follow a logical order for children to follow. If I just confused you by that introduction, you're not alone. That's how many students feel like. They're overwhelmed with so much information. So by naming the steps, we're going to try to reduce the number of words or verbiage just to make it a little bit easier for students to retain the information. A lot of information does confuse students. So we're going to look at how we can use Name the Steps and how to use it properly. So, how does it work? This works through a word called mnemonics, memory aid, or tricks designed to help learn and remember one or more specific pieces of information. You know, it's not as effective as meaningful learning. However, it is efficient for students who lack prior knowledge needed to complete a task. Providing mnemonics to help students to remember the steps to your outline or rules. One of the most common used mnemonics is superimposed meaningful structure. You have to be familiar with shapes, words, sentences, poems, or imposed on information to facilitate recall, which is a beneficial way to help students remember procedures. So just remember, with mnemonics, we're trying to make math easier to remember through something that they already do know. At this point, you might be wondering why I have this crazy lady's picture up on the screen. Well, you actually probably know who she is, or probably have heard about her. Whoa, that's a really nice animation. This is, of course, Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, which helps students remember how to perform the order of operation from parentheses followed by exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This phrase will stick into the students' minds and help them solve complex math problems by following in that order. A recap of our lesson plan. So, things to not forget. For naming the steps are that it must be short, it must be sequential, and it must also be easy to remember. Now these are things that your students will use just to quickly remind them about how to use the lesson plan or objective that you're trying to teach them. For instance, with Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally, that's a quick and easy way to remember order of operation, but it doesn't actually offer them the way to do order of operations. They have to know about multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. This only just puts it in a way that they can be able to use it most efficiently. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget, you are somebody. Teach like a champion.